Top 10 Most Expensive Cars in the World 2020. As years pass by, we see incredible and fast-growing numbers of high-technology cars. And of course, that means competition for the most expensive cars in the world list. Imagine yourself behind the wheels of one of these fast and beautiful masterpieces. It's definitely going to be the driving experience of your imagination, or maybe even better. Can you imagine the amount of time spent working on making these beauties unremarkable? No wonder they're on the famous list. These lavishing cars are highly expensive not only for being fast and precedent for technology, but also for manufacturing a very low amount of them to spread around the world. Your eyes may be confused with the raw number of power, top speed, and bank balance required. They're more than just a transportation vehicle. These are expensive art on wheels. 10. Ferrari Pininfarina Sergio. When Ferrari decided to launch the concept of this beauty, it wasn't that much of a surprise as people knew exactly the amount of money it will get them. We're talking about a $3 million. The good part is that the car did not change a lot from the concept. It remained as good as it was, and even better. The car was presented in a motor show as a tribute to the late Sergio Pininfarina, the former chairman of the Italian design house Pininfarina and automotive designer. Ferrari built 6 units of the Sergio starting 2015 and sold it to hand-picked customers. 9. Limited Edition Bugatti Veyron by Mansory Vivere. Back in 2014, Mansory revealed a strictly limited edition Bugatti Veyron at Geneva Motor Show. This car definitely doesn't need introduction. With a record-breaking top speed of 408.84 km per hour and a 1200 horsepower. If you're wondering about the price of this spectacular car, it's estimated at $3.4 million. Each tire costs $10,000. That's a whopping $40,000 if you'd like to go for a drift in it. But let's be real a little. If you can afford buying this car, $40,000 surely won't cause you a pain in the stomach. 8. W Motors Lycan Hypersport. Previously at Qatar Motor Show, Beirut-born car maker W Motors launched their first model, the Lycan Hypersport, with a starting price of $3.4 million. The Lycan Hypersport is a rear-wheel drive in the same league as the Bugatti Veyron Super Sports. With a 750 horsepower engine, the car has a top speed of 395 km per hour. Its headlights feature white gold rims encrusted with diamonds. The car's interior boasts gold-stitched leather. Buyers have the option of integrating rubies, emeralds, or sapphires throughout the car. Entrepreneur and car designer Ralph Dabbas said the brand will boast the world's most luxurious sports cars. W Motors will produce only 5 cars each year and deliver each car within 6 months from receiving an order. 7. Lamborghini Cyan. Lamborghini has just revealed its first hybrid supercar, the Cyan. The car is the Italian automaker's most powerful. With 819 horsepower, only 63 Cyans will be made to honor Lamborghini's founding year, and each will cost $3.6 million. All are already spoken for. The Cyan is considered Lamborghini's most powerful creation. The Cyan's heart is the same 6.5-liter V12 engine used in the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ, with an added twist: electricity. The Lamborghini Cyan represents the first step in Lamborghini's route to electrification and expedites our next-generation V12 engine, said Stefano Domenicali, Lamborghini Chairman and Chief Executive Officer. 6. Lamborghini Veneno. Another Lambo made it to the list, with absolutely no surprise, as Lamborghini manufacturers are used to release outrageous cars that makes our jaw drop. Just by looking at the extreme car, the Lamborghini Veneno will definitely make you consider hanging a framed poster of it on your wall. However, with a production run of just 3 cars, any childhood-like excitement turns slowly down into a sobering reality. A poster is as close as you may ever get to this car. This car is sold for $4.5 million, having a 740 horsepower and V12 engine. While pressing the red start button on the dashboard, you will hear it come to life with a roar. The Veneno utilizes the Aventador's carbon fiber monocoque and carbon fiber for all the bodywork. All 3 Venenos will be finished in a metallic gray color, with the 3 customer cars featuring a single color of the Italian flag, one in red, one in white, and one in green. 5. Koenigsegg CCXR Trivita. The special edition CCXR got the name Trivita because of the special proprietary white carbon fiber weave. In the early days of carbon fiber manufacturing, weaves came only in black. It wasn't until Koenigsegg was able to develop this new type of weave, producing a silvery white sheen. In fact, Koenigsegg had to develop the material in-house to lend the car its unique shimmering exterior finish. The process was so complex that the Swedish company decided to limit production to 2 cars instead of the original plan to build 3, with $4.5 million each. With such exclusivity, the Trivita is a dark horse in the land of hypercars. In terms of how rare a Koenigsegg is, a Ferrari 458 or a Lamborghini Aventador can be bought relatively easier than the Trivita.
4.
Mercedes-Benz Maybach. Mercedes' requirements to Maybach were simple. They wanted to build a car that can make everyone's head turn, not just because of its appearance, but because of its price too. The Mercedes Maybach was sold for $8 million back in 2011 to rapper Birdman. In collaboration with Maybach, the initial design of the Accelero was influenced by the Maybach SW38 and built on the platform of the Maybach 57. The Accelero is powered by a twin-turbo V12 engine made by the defunct Maybach. It has a top speed of 351 km per hour, which is a 0 to 100 km per hour acceleration time of 4.4 seconds. The main materials used in the construction of the Accelero's interior are dark and red leather, neoprene, glossy black, carbon fiber, and aluminum accents. The Accelero has sport seats with red harness-style seatbelts. The exterior is black with a long hood and a chrome grille and fuel cap. 3. Bugatti 110. The Bugatti 110 is a homage to the Bugatti EB 110 and a celebration of the Bugatti's Marque's 110th birthday. The car is a limited production mid-engine sports car produced by the French automotive manufacturer Bugatti. Only 10 units of 110 will be produced. It will be hand-built in Bugatti's Molsheim factory, and deliveries to customers will start in 2021. A car like that surely deserves having a price of $8.9 million. It is capable of accelerating from 0 to 100 km per hour in 2.4 seconds, from 0 to 200 km per hour in 6.1 seconds, and from 0 to 300 km per hour in 13.1 seconds, with a top speed electronically limited to 400 km per hour. Due to the use of computer-assisted 3D design techniques and the use of virtual reality technology, the design team was able to complete the design of the 110 in 6 months. 2. RollsRoyce Sweptail. The RollsRoyce Sweptail was revealed to the world in 2017, and it's considered one of the most expensive cars ever made. All of us know that ever since Rolls-Royce was made, not all of us could afford it. The company makes high luxury cars, and its customers are limited. But when the Sweptail was revealed, people were expecting a really high price, but not that high. The Sweptail is sold for $13 million. That's a lot of money for sure. The Rolls-Royce Sweptail is hand-built and inspired by coach building in the 1920s and 1930s. It was commissioned bespoke in 2013 as one of Giles Taylor, director of design at Rolls-Royce Motor Cars, described the Sweptail as the automotive equivalent of haute couture. You think this car is crazy expensive? Wait and see what the number one holds for you. 1. Bugatti La Voiture Noir. It's no surprise for Bugatti to handle the title for having the most expensive car in the world. Bugatti vehicles are known for their over-the-top designs, so it's no surprise that the La Voiture Noir has so many crazy design cues. The car was bought by an individual for a hefty $18.9 million, making it the most expensive cars ever bought. Bugatti's 1500 HP quad-turbo 16-cylinder engine powers the La Voiture Noir, allowing a maximum speed over 400 km per hour, acceleration from 0 to 100 km per hour in 2.4 seconds, and 0 to 200 km per hour in 6.1 seconds. Between the over-the-top exterior and the insanely powerful engine, the Bugatti La Voiture Noir's level of excess explains why it's the most expensive car you can buy, since it's a one-off, though it's officially sold out, and it will likely only get more expensive as years pass.